Today in Lesson 63, English Reading and Spelling Rules with Mrs. Gomez, we're going to work on spelling. We're going to learn that after a consonant or after two adjacent vowels, which are vowels side by side, final k is spelled K.
Hello, I'm Ms. Gomez. Welcome to Go Mobile Education Zone. We're here to make reading and spelling easy and fun for everyone. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve, our lessons will help you build strong literacy skills step by step. Let's learn together.
Okay, let's review.
Base word. A base word is a complete English word. Suffix. A suffix is a letter or letters added to the end of a base word. Circle suffixes. Derivative. A base word plus a suffix is called a derivative. Suffix spelling. The spelling of a suffix does not change.
Spelling base words. When any suffix is added to a base word that has two adjacent vowels, two vowels side by side, the spelling of the base word does not change.
The spelling of a base word ending in one vowel and one consonant does not change when adding a consonant suffix. Let's review suffixes we have already learned.
Suffix ing. Vowel suffix ing means act of doing right now, as in filling. I am filling my glass with milk. Suffix less. Consonant suffix less means without, as in hatless. The hatless man looked for his hat. Suffix s. Consonant suffix s means more than one, as in cats. I have two cats.
Consonant suffix ness means quality of, as in sadness. He felt sadness after failing his test. lemon, l. I, itch, I. I. Fire, f. Apple, a. A. Watch, ah. Squash, ah. Salad, s. Rose, z. Game, g. Nine, n. Sink, n. Dog, d. Pig, p. Tomato, t. Hat, h. Olive, ah. O. Digraph, ng. Ring, ng. Cat, k. Banana, b. Milk, m. Kid, k. Rabbit, r. Elephant, e. E. Digraph, o. Book, oo. Digraph, o. Spoon, oo.
the, vase, th. Digraph th, feather, th. Digraph th, thermometer, th. Y, yarn, y. Digraph ck, duck, k. J, jewelry, j. Combination QU, quilt, qu. W, watermelon, w. U, umbrella, U, U. X, 6, x. Z, zebra, z. Digraph E, B, E. Spelling sounds. Repeat the sound after me. Name the letter and write the letter. G, G. Z, Z, comma, S. V, V. Final position, VE. X, X. Digraph O, O. Ooh. Digraph O, O. K, K, comma, C. Final position, digraph CK. S, final position, SS. Digraph TH. Digraph TH. R, R. M, N, P, J, J. H, Y, Y. T, F, W, B, D, D, L, U, E, E, E. Digraph E. Ah, O, comma, A. I, A. S. Combination QU. Digraph NG, comma, N. Today we're going to learn a new spelling concept of how to spell the final K sound. Today we're going to be spelling some words with the K sound. We have three choices, K, C, or digraph CK. Currently in our program, when we're saying the K sound, our spelling response is K, C, final position, digraph CK. We know that K is used to make the K sound before an I or E sound. The K sound is spelled C before A, O, U, or consonant sound. K is spelled digraph CK after a short vowel sound in the final position of a one-syllable base word. Look at all of these words I have here. There is one letter that all of these four words have. What letter is it? Yes, they all have K. And where do you see the K in each of these words? In the final position. Listen as I read these words, the ones that are in the first column. Ask, milk. What do you notice about that column of words? What is right in front of the K? Right, S and L, and those are consonants. Where are you hearing the K sound? Right, it's in the final position. Final K. And how are we spelling that final K? We're spelling it with a K. And what is in front of that K? A consonant. So that's a new spelling rule. Final K is spelled K right after a consonant. Let's look at the words in the second list. Listen as I read them. Meek, book. What are you noticing that are there before that final K that is spelled K? Right, two vowels. They're adjacent vowels. Adjacent means vowels that are side by side. So that final K is spelled with what? K right after adjacent vowels.
After a short vowel sound, final S is spelled SS as in confess.
Today we're going to be spelling some words. All of these words end with the final K sound. We have two choices. We could spell that K with digraph CK or K. Remember, in a one-syllable base word, after a short vowel sound, K is spelled digraph CK as in sack. Otherwise, it is spelled K right after the consonant sound as in milk or after adjacent vowels as in book. Okay, let's get started. Let's spell some words. Repeat the word, write a line for every sound you hear, and write the letters for each sound. Today we're going to spell 4 words. Listen very carefully for the sound that is in front of that final K and determine if it's digraph CK or if it's just K. The first word is lick. Let's sound it out. L, I, K. Good. Let's look at that first sound. L. What's that? L. I. Now we got K. What is that sound going to be? Digraph CK. Very good, because that I was short. And remember, right after a short vowel, that K is going to be digraph CK. Read that word. Lick. Now we're going to spell our second word. The second word is leak. Repeat that word.
Let's sound it out. L, E. What is that? L. L. Our next sound is E. Digraph E, E. K. K. Because we have those adjacent vowels there, that means final K is going to be spelled K. Read that word. Leak. Our third word to spell is shook. Let's sound it out. Sh, k. The first sound, sh. Digraph sh. Digraph o. K. K. Read that word. Good job. Our fourth word is shock. Repeat that word. Let's sound it out. Sh, ah, k. What is that first sound? Sh. Digraph sh. Ah. O. That's a short O sound. So the k is going to be spelled digraph CK because of that short vowel sound. Read that word. Very good. Mrs. Gomez's end of lesson review. Reading.
Sound. Accent. When a syllable is accented, the voice is louder, longer, and stronger. In English, the first syllable is usually accented.
Digraph TH. Digraph TH can be pronounced two ways, feather z and thermometer th. The most common way is feather z. If that does not make sense, then try thermometer th. Final digraph TH is usually pronounced th, as in bath. Sink. In front of k is usually pronounced ng, as in sink.
Consonants. Consonants are sounds that close or partially close our mouths with our tongue, teeth, or lips. Two like consonants. When we see two like consonants side by side, we mark one out, its sound will hide. We do not pronounce both ends in the word in.
Digraph OO. Digraph OO can be pronounced two ways, book and spoon ooh. The most common way is book If that does not make sense, then try spoon ooh. Final digraph OO is usually pronounced ooh, as in zoo.
Open syllables. A vowel in an open, accented syllable is long, coated with a macron. A long vowel sound says its name. Closed syllable. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, coated with a breve. This is the short vowel sound.
Sounds of suffix s. If suffix s follows an unvoiced consonant, the s is unvoiced, as in tips. S. If suffix s follows a voiced consonant, the s is voiced, as in pans. Z.
Sounds of suffix s. If suffix s follows an unvoiced consonant, the s is unvoiced, as in tips. If suffix s follows a voiced consonant, the s is voiced, as in pans. Syllable. A syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. Syllable division. This is a reading strategy to decode two-syllable words. When two consonants stand between two sounded vowels, divide between the consonants and accent the first syllable. Vowels. When a sound is made with an open mouth and the sound is voiced, then the letter is a vowel. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Building the Foundations of Literacy with Mrs. Gomez. Thanks for learning with Go Mobile Education Zone. Keep practicing, keep reading, and remember, every word you learn brings you one step closer to success. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so we can keep learning together. See you next time.